Over the years, I've encountered backpackers walking the length of Great Britain and always been inspired. I've decided now's the right time for me to have a go at this myself. This is my video log. Hope you enjoy. There are nicer routes past Edinburgh. Crazy morning commuting traffic in Kirkliston. This is a bike path that I was going to take anyway, but kind of took a shortcut onto it down to Ratho Station. That's Edinburgh Airport over there. I think I might have finally escaped. That was quite a noisy walk through an industrial estate, and I definitely felt like an observer of a world I'm normally very much part of. So this is the Union Canal. I'm actually going to be heading down there, but I thought I'd have a wee nosy. It's River Almond, I believe. Right, down the steps. More countryside disappears. Built a complete new town. Wow. It's taken until 11:15 before I found a place to sit. That's peaceful enough to enjoy my breakfast. Looking the other way, that's the Pentlands. Just got across the A70 and then we're there. This is actually now a waymarked route up from Leiden Farm. It's called Thieves Road. I've done this once before, so hopefully I won't get lost. I did take 2 attempts to get through the farm back there, just trying to avoid cows as much as possible. So Andy and Steve are still meeting me today. The plan is they're going to try and get to West Linton round about 2 o'clock and start running towards me, and then when they meet up we'll walk back down together to the Gordon Arms. It's really nice. Pretty chuffed about that. But I have been told I need to slow down, otherwise I'm going to end up arriving before they've even got there themselves. So I'm going to stop every now and then. Might have a coffee at some point, because I have made really quick progress, which I tend to do when I'm not enjoying what's around so much. I mean, I was just trying to get out of the industrial estates and new housing estates. Let's go. And that's east and west Cairn Hills over there, and the Thieves Road goes in the gap between them. Now about to cross the water of Leith in its infancy. Make out the bridges catching the sun. That's where I started this morning. In fact, behind them, very hazy, you can see the Lomond Hills. I started at the bottom of them the day before. It's just amazing how far you travel just one foot in front of the other, bit by bit. Just been given another row by Tex for going too fast. I'm gonna have a break. Yeah, I've decided I'm going to have a coffee break as soon as I find the burn. Probably have to go down the other side before that happens. Well, that's goodbye to the central belt of Scotland. And drop down into the Borders. Fantastic, good effort. Brilliant. Thanks so much for coming along. So heading to Peebles first, and then on to Innerleithen, so reasonably long day again. It's a bit of a nip in the wind today, a bit of a northeasterly, might be putting a jacket on. Already the Pentlands behind me are starting to look far away. So actually last time I did this section, I did it with a group of mates. When I was walking the Pentland Way in 2016, me and my dad got chatting to these guys that had been meeting up every year to walk a section of the Pentland Way and been doing it for most of their adult lives, the same group. I thought that was really cool. I was quite inspired by that. So after I did the West Linton Way with some mates, I suggested that we did the same but with like Cape Wrath to Land's End. It doesn't matter if we never complete it, but it gives us a kind of an objective, I suppose, for where to meet up for walking every year, which we're doing anyway. And so hence we've come along this as part of that a few years ago before COVID. And what is super cool is I'm going to meet up with those guys tonight, and we're going to continue from where we left off together down towards England. I just think that's awesome. I'm really excited about that. I think I might have a coffee break down by this burn. that's 11:15 now, so probably good timing for arriving in Peebles for lunch. One of those cyclists back there came past and said, "Have a great day." That got me thinking, I was having a great day. In fact, I've been having great day after great day on this journey. Just so glad I'm doing it. It's just been amazing. This is lovely, apart from me disturbing the peace with the gate. Well, a bit of serendipity just happened back in Peebles. Just climbing out of the village, and who appears around the corner with her dogs, Lucy, friend from back in the trail running days. Haven't seen or spoken with her for years. It was just like, wow. Just outside her house, so we had a quick blethering catch up and a cup of tea, which was really nice. She's given me a little dram to take at some point, so that's in the bag. I'll save that for when I'm back in the tent up some hills in England, I think. But I mean, it was just mad, like the conversation we were having. At one point she says, "Have you read?" and then paused, and I picked out exactly what book she was going to say. I just knew it. It's The Salt Path. I knew she was going to ask. So when I've gone between Peebles and Innerleithen before, I've stuck down in the glen, which is beautiful, by the river, along the old railway. It's now a bike path, but I am so glad I've come up here today, because I've never been up this way before, and it's stunning. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have had that chance encounter with Lucy as well. That's just coincidence. So I've actually met the first other folk doing Land's End to somewhere silly. Well, because they're doing John O'Groats, I'm doing Cape Wrath, but that is the first meeting of other Maddies. And they're doing a really cool thing, because they're using a camper van as accommodation, driving it, and then using public transport to get back. Definitely the best days walking for a while. Just had another bit of good news. Graham, who was also with us doing the the long distance pub crawl, as we call it, the annual meet-up and walking sections from Cape Wrath to Land's End. Graham's joining us as well as Andrew and Jamie, so just booked a room tonight. Got into my pint march. That's how I'm going to injure myself on this walk. My first Southern Upland Way sign of the walk. It's not like walking in Scotland at all, this. It's too dusty. There's no mud in my trousers. Are you out of water or?
No, I've got some.
Cool.
But if you have an Irish coffee, that's sort of almost like both.
I suppose that's a good idea.
What's that?
An Irish coffee.
Should be a
Bit of a compromise.
When are they going to finish it? It's not even got a roof.
And there's a very good coffee shop there, isn't there?
No, I
Hope
should
so.
have my cake. Yeah, you might have had a cake there. Come on.
It's quite nice. So we met a guy that had been walking from Land's End. It's a hot day, we're all a bit tired. This guy mentioned a walled garden on a sign, turn right. We've just seen it and we're like, it's like we've just found an oasis. That's not
Cheers.
quite not. Cheers.
This is not quite not as well.
This is not quite not.